Hey everyone, and welcome. So, you have this amazing dream of studying in South Korea, right? Picturing yourself on a beautiful campus, living that student life. It's an incredible goal, and today we're going to break down the one single test that's standing between you and making that dream a reality, the TOPIK exam.
And let's get one thing straight right from the get-go. When it comes to university life in Korea, being good at Korean isn't just a nice-to-have skill. Oh no, it is an absolute necessity. Think of the TOPIK exam as the official key that proves you've got the language chops to succeed. It's what unlocks the door to your whole academic future there.
So, in this first part, we're going to dig into the basics. What exactly is the TOPIK test? And more importantly, why is it such a huge deal for getting into university and everything that comes after?
Okay, so what does TOPIK even stand for? It's the Test of Proficiency in Korean. Basically, it's the official government-run exam that measures how well people who aren't native speakers can actually use and understand the Korean language.
Now, who's this test for? Well, it's for a whole bunch of people, really. Folks looking for jobs, people applying for visas. But the reason we're talking about it, the reason you're here, is for that second group, future international students. Yep, that's you.
All right, lean in for this part, because this is probably the most important slide you're going to see. To even get your foot in the door, to get admitted to a university, you're going to need at least a TOPIK Level 3. But wait, it doesn't stop there. To actually graduate and get your degree, most universities require you to hit Level 4 or even higher. These are the magic numbers your whole study plan needs to revolve around.
And you know what? A solid TOPIK score is way bigger than just university. It's your ticket to applying for awesome government scholarships. It helps you get a work visa after you graduate, and it can even help with things like permanent residency. It really is a powerful tool for building a life in Korea.
Okay, so we've covered the why. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, the practical stuff, the nuts and bolts of how you actually go about taking this thing.
First things first, you've got to pick your battle. The TOPIK is split into two. There's TOPIK I, which is for beginners, levels 1 and 2. But for you, as a university hopeful, your eyes need to be on the prize, TOPIK II. That's the intermediate to advanced test. It covers levels 3 through 6, and it includes that super important writing section. This is the test that matters for you.
Now, the test comes in a few flavors. You've got the classic paper-based test, or PBT, a newer internet-based test, the IBT, and a speaking test. But here's the crucial detail you absolutely need to know. If you're taking the test anywhere outside of South Korea right now, your only option is the old-school paper-based one.
I want you to burn this number into your brain. 2. Your TOPIK score is only good for 2 years from the day they release the results. This is a huge deal when you're planning your application schedule. You have to make sure that score is still fresh and valid when you send in those university applications.
So, where do you get all the legit info? Right here. This website, topic.go.kr. Seriously, bookmark it, make it your homepage, whatever you need to do. This is the one and only place for official test dates, registration times, locations, everything. It's your Bible for this whole process. Now, for those of you lucky enough to be registering while you're in Korea, the process is pretty simple. You just hop on that website, make an account, pick your test, TOPIK 2, right? And your location. And hey, a little pro tip from me to you, be super careful with the photo you upload. They have really specific rules, and getting it wrong is a classic rookie mistake. After that, just fill in your info, pay up, and triple-check everything before you hit submit.
All right, logistics are covered. Now for the fun part, the part you've been waiting for. Let's talk strategy. How do you actually walk in there and crush this test to get the score you need?
Okay, the second the test starts, boom, you are hit with the listening section. There's no warm-up, you have to be laser-focused and ready to go from the very first sound you hear.
So, how do you master it? Simple. Practice with old exams until you're sick of them. Here's a game-changing trick. Use that little bit of silence before the audio starts to quickly scan the questions and answers. That way, your brain already knows what to listen for. And look, don't freak out if you miss a word here and there. Just focus on the bigger picture. After you practice, always, and I mean always, go back and read the script. It's the best way to connect what you heard with the actual words.
Next up, you've got the reading section. And let me tell you, this section is a race against the clock. You have to be fast, but you also have to actually understand what you're reading. It's a tricky balance for sure.
If there's one silver bullet for the reading section, it's this: vocabulary. Seriously, there is no substitute for knowing a ton of words. As you practice, get used to underlining keywords and keep an eye out for those little transition words like but or therefore. They are massive clues. And here's a good way to check yourself. If you can't clearly explain why your answer is the right one, you probably need to go back and understand the passage a little better.
And finally, we've arrived at the section that makes even the best students sweat a little, the writing. This is the big one, the one everyone dreads, and it needs its own special battle plan.
To conquer the writing section, you gotta be smart about it. Study old questions and look at the official model answers to see what a perfect essay looks like. Memorize some handy phrases and sentence structures you can plug in. But, and listen to me on this, the single most important thing you can do is get feedback. You have to get a teacher or a correction service to look at your work. It is, without a doubt, the fastest way to spot your mistakes and improve. So we've talked about the what, the why, and the how. But before we finish, let's just take a step back and look at the big picture for a second.
Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. The topic isn't just a number you get on a certificate. It's a huge milestone. It's the physical proof of all your hard work, and it's the very first real step you take on what's going to be an incredible adventure studying in South Korea.
That entire journey you're dreaming about, it all starts right here, with this one test. It's a challenge, absolutely, but it's the gateway. It's what stands between you and your dream. So my question to you is, are you ready to start?